Hi, my name's Verity and I'm looking into unemployment in the UK for School Report. My dad was made redundant last November and since then life's changed. Hey Dad! One of the most obvious differences is that I see a lot more of my dad.
If I was going to pick a time of the year to be at home, I don't think it would be now.
My dad used to leave the house at around 6 in the morning before I'd even woken up. And then I wouldn't see him again until 7 in the evening, maybe 9. So Dad, how did you become unemployed?
Okay, well, in a way I knew I was going to become unemployed for a while. I was asked to take part in organising, making some people redundant and slimming the organisation down. So I ran that project and then, as part of it, made myself redundant at the end.
So how did you find going to the job centre for the first time?
That was difficult. That was surprisingly difficult. I was surprised by how I felt on the day that I went to the job centre for the first time. And that sort of feeling of failure and also frustration, really.
So how do you feel about the future?
It worries me that we would have to move, we'd have to probably rent out this house. And even then, that would only give us a bit longer. It wouldn't resolve the problem because we still wouldn't have enough with what your mum earns for us to really live on as a family.
So have you learnt any new skills from the time you've been at home?
I suppose I could cook a bit more now than I used to be able to.
It really helped that you and Mum were so open about your situation at the moment.
We just felt that you were going to be affected by it. You could have worried about it, but equally, at least you know what's happening.
What are you doing?
I'm just making some dinner.
Okay.
How do you think it's been for Theo? Because he's a lot smaller than you.
I think he's taken it really well. If somebody had said, like a couple of years ago, that you'd be made redundant, I would have been so scared. At first I was a bit nervous about it and I wasn't quite sure what was going on. And then I just got so used to it. I think this has taught me that in life you don't really need that much. And out of all of the kind of random things that we do have, keep moving. You just need the basics, really. I think it's a good life lesson.
But it'd be nice if it's ended soon. Learned that, right now I can do something else.
This is Verity from Compton Village College, reporting for BBC News School Report.